off. That's off. Off. Taking my son.
Hello, hello. You want to get that that good old juicy recap? Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Thanks.
We're switch over. Yeah, I can start.
Yep, we're good.
So, last time on Dungeons and Dragons,
Delicious, delicious.
the party's still going across the destroyed planet, making their way through the Crystal Peak with thanks to Willow, safe travel through the multicolored jungle. Walking around the outskirts of the Soundless City, making your way back to the resting site where you guys had landed before. On the day that you witnessed ships coming to land to get you and bring you back, the ground opens up as a pore begins to open beneath you. Majority of you just barely able to make your way out. Ionkoth very nearly getting swallowed, but the woman that you had saved from within one of the crystals, named Khorasan, was able to use her abilities to bring Ionkoth back to the ship. And you were all able to quickly get back to Sailor Haven and quickly get back to the main plane. Before leaving Sailor Haven, a quite beautiful Dragonborn did join you as to help bring you back to for you to help them be brought back to the main plane. And as you got back to where your home lied, Khorasan had left to kind of figure out her surroundings in this area, as she had not been on the main plane. And you all went back to Gorthadak's bar in hopes to finally get some rest. While standing outside, while walking towards the entrance, you saw a being giving off a similar sense of strength as one would think of Corazorn or Gorthadak. A very tall being dressed in black plague doctor outfit. Ionkoth deciding to step in first to...
I thought it was a white plague doctor.
No, the normal solid black plague doctor.
Okay, I couldn't remember, I guess.
The white plague doctor is somebody else, which I don't think your characters would actually know about. Your other characters would know, but... Ionkoth electing to go in first to tell Gorthadak, and then the rest of the party following suit to head back home into the demi-plane which Gorthadak had created for them. To which you saw Corazorn sitting on the front porch, smiling, playing with the children outside, using the magics to create fanciful lights and magical bubbles for them to run through. Witnessing you, the smile faltering and him stepping towards you, giving a few words and heading back. As you all are now back in front of the house that you remember, back with your children, Basil, back at your home that you currently have, and are finally able to get a rest in your bed after a few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, like last time, like Basil greets her children, but she's just like so tired, so she just ends up just going to her bedroom upon entering.
Anything else anybody is specifically going to do?
I'm assuming everyone's muted for a reason. I mean, well, I know why.
I know why you try and do it, or
Yeah.
I was like, I'm broken still, so
Yeah.
aren't we all? I don't know why Vic is.
Vic, you good?
I think he said he had to use the
Hello?
bathroom.
Oh, he did?
Hey, howdy, hey.
Hello.
They did?
I think so.
Apparently.
Oh.
Well, is there anything that you two are doing as you've now finally made it back home? Anything specific, or are you just going to your rooms to crash?
I'm retiring to my room.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
You all make your way.
Is Kenshi back?
Kenshi,
Hi.
is there anything specific you are doing now that you are back home?
What did...
Because everybody else is just going to their room to crash. I wasn't sure if there was anything you were wanting to do besides just lay down in your own bed.
I mean, if literally everyone is doing it, is Basil doing it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, Basil
Okay.
just immediately, like, she greets the children, but she heads to bed immediately.
Yeah, Kenshi will do the same then.
Wait, did a Coruscant follow us here?
No, Coruscant, as you guys got to the main plane, as you were exiting the magical transportation service, she had kind of left to explore the city as she had not been on the main plane, so she is no longer with you.
All right then.
I forgot to
forgot
mention
about
that last time, but that is a thing that happened.
Oh, I did not realize. I just thought she was there the whole time.
No.
God damn. But yeah, I'll go to bed, I guess. Everyone settles down for the evening. Just all fucking tired.
And tired is definitely a way to describe it, as you all go to your rooms, the familiar spaces. Eon Koth walking in and like seeing the other Eon copies like ready to tell him about something, but seeing the exhaustion, decide to let him sleep and we'll tell him in the morning. All of you bedding down and getting what restful sleep you can with the aches and pains and scars that you now bear from your latest adventure. Sleep, easy to get for some, harder for others. But you all are able to get a long rest. And waking again, the faint sound of wind blowing across this technically artificial landscape around you as the trees are waving in the distance. Whoever gets up first is able to go downstairs, and you see Lily, the oldest child, working with the magical robot butler to kind of create create the breakfast for all of the children. As she looks at you, Basil, as you eventually come down, goes,
No.
"No,
No.
What?
no, you don't
No.
come down." Okay. Who would be the first to come downstairs then?
Probably Kenshi. Kenshi's definitely the early riser type.
Early bird?
Early bird.
Well, as you come down, you see Lily, the long ears of her elven form, and though she is quite young, like even for an elf, like she is incredibly young for an elf, being only 16. There is just the intense amount of physical, and though obviously not visible, you can tell the mental scars that she has endured in this time. And so,
Good morning, Haley.
Good morning. Would you like me to make some food for you? It's been a little bit, so I would have to. It's been a while just having to make food for them, so I'd have to start up a whole new batch.
Oh, I appreciate your kindness, but I can make my own food, thank you. No need to worry about me.
If you say so. I mean, I've got not much else to do, so. You are able to, in this quaint little kitchen, make the food of your desire and your choice. Yunkath, as you wake up, you see your copies around, and they kind of come up to you going, Eon Prime, we may...
I forgot they do just refer to him as Eon Prime.
Did they? Did they always do that?
No. They said Eon Prime.
I was about to say.
I'm like,
They just said
there's no
Eon
way they
Calf
did
Prime.
that before. I don't remember that. I would have very much remembered that.
Or Eon Calf Prime. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, sure, but still.
Eon Prime, we came up with some possible ideas for alterations, upgrades per se, to the shield that might be beneficial.
That would be lovely. Yes.
They go over it. They explain that with the materials, because that, like, they've kind of been taking jobs of smithing and forging and minor enchanting of things to help pay for more material for them to do some more jobs, but also for them to build up some money. As they've also been using that as kind of a resource to get money to then give the children so they can get things they might need. But with the materials they have, there's two things they can do. One is add this weight on the back of both of the shields that as you swing, it like slides back and then is kind of like spring loaded to slam forward, so that as you hit, you basically hit twice. And the second one would only be able, because it's a lot more complicated, would only be able to be added into one shield. But one of them went walking around the manufacturing district and found their way into Mortax's shop and learned of the capability of the firearms, and has basically, with the help of the other two, devised a way to kind of retrofit the ability to load a bullet, or more specifically load a like shotgun slug or just any type of shotgun round, one bullet at a time into one of these shields, and it would have the necessary capability to be able to fire that. But even with the quality, because their quality is the same as yours, and they've had like almost a month of just constant work, 3 times your workflow of just constantly making stuff and being able to sell and work with and contracting under others. The amount of gold they have saved up would be enough to only buy about 4 shotgun shells.
Okay.
So, but Like I've stated before, they are expensive, but it's a bullet.
Yes,
A bullet's not just 1d8.
yes. It is fucking bullet.
Yes. And these are specifically shotgun slugs, and slugs are fucking deadly.
Counterspell this,
70%
bitch.
more bullet per bullet.
Yeah, I cast put a hunk of shit off of you onto the floor.
Uh,
Cast 45
I will-
caliber.
I will take some time to mull over my.
Of course. We had these ideas. I figured it might be beneficial to bring them up to you in case it'd be useful in whatever it is you're having to deal with.
Dealing quite a lot.
Kind of like looking at each other, like in their general areas. Like, we can only assume, as it's hard to tell off visuals. But you eventually like make your way downstairs. Lily also offers to make you some food, whether you accept or make your own food.
We'll accept her kindness.
She'll like kind of start up and make you some food. And she makes like it's kind of this large. There's a lot of potatoes around, thanks to Greg and his mini potato farm out front. So there's like it's like mashed potato. It's like mashed potatoes and scrambled eggs, with also some like fried sausage, so you could make like a mini egg and sausage burrito or something. Like, it's very much like a breakfast charcuterie board almost.
Nice.
Sora, is there any things? Are you going to then head downstairs as well, or?
I think it would be a bit before Sora comes down. I think Sora's just tinkering for a little bit in his room.
Okay.
But then eventually he will come down.
And you all, like, it's been like 30, 40 minutes after Ian Koth came down that Sora finally comes down. Which you, at this point, you guys are definitely starting to realize that Basil is not there.
Kenshi will turn to Lily. Pardon me, young lady. Have you seen your mother at all today?
No, not since she went upstairs to sleep since last night. I don't know what it is you all went through, but you came back pretty tired, both physically and mentally, so I thought it best to just leave her be. So, I don't know what all did happen.
Kenshi kind of turns to Eonkath and kind of like gestures to him, like, "Do you wanna fill her in?"
Eoncab reflexively grimaces a little bit, and he goes, particularly arduous battles. Just all generally.
Never mind then. Is there? I mean, I don't know there's much I could do for you all, but if there's any help I could give you, especially if there's any help I could give my mother, I'd be more than happy to.
I suppose somebody should check on her and at least see if she wants breakfast.
Lily will volunteer and start to head up the stairs.
Lily,
Yes.
May I check in as well?
Of course.
Wonderful. And he'll get up and accompany her to Basil's
You
room.
both walk towards Basil's room. Lily kind of steps to the side to allow you to knock and be the first voice.
My lady, are you awake?
You kind of hear her voice, like, kind of distant, and, like, you kind of hear, like, maybe, like, some, like, rustling, like, from the inside, but you hear her just, like, call out saying, like, I just need a few more minutes.
Of course. Lily and I were wondering if we could bring you breakfast and tea.
I suppose that's all right.
Kenshi will turn to Lily. I shall make the tea.
Of course, I'll be downstairs in just a moment. As you like head downstairs to start making the tea, Lily stays back for a moment and just goes, "Mom,
Yes?
I love you."
I love you too.
We're always here for you if you need us.
I know.
Well, I'll go get you some of the mashed potatoes. I know Greg will be really happy when he hears that you had some. And you hear her walk off to go back, and she prepares a plate of food while you steep the tea. And eventually, on a larger platter, um, is brought up, and again, you hear a faint knock on the door. May we come in?
All right. You may come in.
Opens the door, carrying the tray.
Upon entering, Basil's like sitting at like the foot of the bed, like in a nightgown, like with her armor like sitting like on the other side of the bed. And like she's just kind of looking at herself like in like one of those standing mirrors like while sitting on the end of the bed. Like kind of with like a hand like over like that part of the scar that goes like across like her midsection. Just kind of like rubbing it in like thought.
Lily comes over and like sets the food on like a nearby side table. And kind of comes over and sits next to you. She lays her head on your shoulder. Is there anything I can do for you?
I wish there was at least something that'd be easy. I'd wish for things to be easy. But thank you. Thank you for bringing the food.
Of course.
She kind of like rests a hand on her head, just kind of like patting her on
Yeah.
the
We'll like slightly close her eyes, and she'll just say, "If it's any consolation, I don't really see scars as something to be sad of. They're just the memories of things that we got through. A scar is an injury that you survived. So there's no reason to be sad about it.
Is Kenshi in here too?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. When she says that, Kenshi kind of like presses his hand on his lower abdomen. That's very wise, Lily. And like after she said that and seeing Basil kind of like clutching at her own scar, like Kenshi is holding back tears and he's not doing a very good job.
Oh.
He
Oh.
like kind of he looks away reflexively and like quickly wipes one of his eyes.
Lily, like, trying to like lighten the mood just a little bit, goes, well, when you've got as many scars as I have, you kind of have to find something good about them. Otherwise, you're gonna spend every day looking at them and being sad. So it's a lot more fun to be happy than sad. So
Right, you are.
Though sometimes it's deeper than that. Though I appreciate the sentiment.
she kind of just looks at you, like taking a long moment, just like now that she's had time to be more back into kind of how it was before everybody was brought here, before the dragon attack, back before then, like finally had that moment to relax and go back into being a kid. Looking back at you and just kind of smile softly, but then like her smile fades quickly as she just like empathetically is able to, maybe not fully, but has that empathetic feeling for you and whatever you're going through, because she can tell that you're definitely going through something, and it's a battle that maybe you don't want to speak about. And so she just gives you a soft hug, says she loves you, and stands up. As she passes you, Kenshi, she goes, just take good care of her, please.
Of course.
And she leaves, leave both of you in the room.
Kenshi looks back at her and kind of looks at the scar on her shoulder, and he sags a bit as he stands there, kind of looking at it. It never really registered until now, just how terrified I was to lose you, however brief it was. But I hope such a thing can never happen again. Not on my watch.
That's nice of you, Kenji. Like, she responds, but her eyes still seem like quite distant. Like she's still like deep in thought.
Kenshi will sit on the side of the bed next to her and place his hand on one of hers. Is there anything you wish to say about whatever is on your mind.
I'm not sure. There's a lot that I've had on my mind. And the fact that young Kath died the other day. A couple days ago, I guess, but it feels like yesterday that it happened. And there was... I could have done something, anything, something more. And even as the pour opened up beneath us, once again I almost saw him get lost again.
Regardless of the outcome, you still fought valiantly. You did everything you could. I suppose it's a difference in mindset between you and I, considering where I am from, my people. We see death in combat as a blessing. But I need to remind myself I am not home anymore. Not my old home. I'm in a new home. And seeing that happen scared me too. I too felt guilt for allowing such a thing to happen to him. However, regardless of what happens to each and every one of us, nothing will change the fact that we will have each other's backs, that we will do everything for each other. And if something terrible happens to any one of us, not to take the blame.
It's
None
not
of it
that
was your fault.
easy.
I know. I know, my lady. I wish I could say it gets easier. But seeing what happened to you and Ionkath before my eyes, despite the friends and comrades I lost in my previous life, was a grim reminder that it doesn't get any easier to deal with.
No, it doesn't. And
But going through it each time just proves how strong you are. how strong each of us are.
You're certainly stronger than me, that's for sure.
He looks at her kind of lovingly. Just, I doubt that. But you have kids. And he kind of smirks a bit.
That doesn't mean anything.
Well,
I've hardly been there for any of their lives.
and yet they still love you all the same.
It's honestly surprising. But either way, I'm at least happy they are happy for now.
Of course.
Upon arriving back here, all I can think of is that vision. The one of seeing everyone dying. All the children, Yonkath, Sora, you. And it feels hopeless. We haven't learned anything new that could possibly lead us to an explanation as to how that's going to happen. And I'm not sure what to do. But though maybe there is something. She reaches out her hand to yours.
He puts his hand in yours knowingly, like knowing what this is. Of course.
Basil tries to look into the future to see what exactly might have caused the possible disaster. What possibly caused it to happen.
So you're trying to look, because you don't know when it is. You just know that because of your vision, that's telling you a disaster will strike. So I'll ask, are you going to use your ability and try to basically find the same visual you got of the destruction that you got in your vision and try to look through his potential future?
Yes, if possible, try to dig deeper.
Go ahead and make a religion check. It's going to be quite a high DC.
9. Fuck, man.
Fuck.
You
Man.
look through, and because this is the first time you're not trying to go for time, you're just trying to look for a familiar vision. You're hard pressed to even find, like, you're not sure, because with going into the future, you kind of have, like, before you've had to think of what actions they would take. But with previous experience, you know that the actions taken might not affect whether it's to happen or not. So you're just trying to go farther enough into the future until something is like so concrete of happening that it's not blurry, it's not a fuzzy possibility. But you're not sure if you went too far, too fast, or you didn't go far enough. You are unfortunately not able to really find anything, and any information you would try to glean, you went so far looking in the future that the possibilities are seemingly endless.
Basil, like, opens her eyes after looking. Her face, like, scrunching in frustration.
Kenshi will like grip her hand a little tighter that was already holding his and put his other hand on top of hers. Regardless, the best thing to do now is to stay the course. Continue to push. Do everything that we believe is right in this moment. Continue to take care of one another. And I promise, we will find answers eventually. May not be now, may not be tomorrow. But that should not stop us. Continuing. Don't let it discourage you, my love. As hard as it may be.
Basil's eyes meet yours for a moment before withdrawing her hand and placing it on her own chest. And trying to check herself.
Make another religion check.
Face. Oh no.
12.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Unfortunately, it's kind of a lot of the same. You're trying to explore within the possibilities of future, but you're just not sure whether you've gone too far, not far enough. Maybe this ending you saw was just a worse possibility that wasn't even, like, maybe that what you had seen wasn't even a thing that happens. Maybe that was just an omen. Maybe it was something else. Like, you're starting to doubt whether the vision you had seen was even a visual of what's to come and less of just a representation of things that could be.
Once again, after like the glow of her chest dissipates, she opens her eyes and it's that same just solemn, frustrated expression.
So
Shut the fuck up. Kenji,
Yes.
I don't suppose you could grab Eoncath for me.
Of course. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
He'll exit the room and go to the main dining area. Yongath.
I assume Mrs. Sherm wants to talk to me.
Correct.
Lily is downstairs or upstairs?
Yes, Lily has come downstairs.
Thank you for the breakfast.
Of course.
Go upstairs.
We both go back.
Yes. What is it you require?
Basil, like, seated on the bed, like, kind of motions to you to come over.
I will walk over.
And without a word, she just holds her hand out towards yours. We go again!
Yeah!
All right, another religion check.
Alrighty. 21.
There we go.
Yeah.
Shit.
Finally!
Something about this feels different. Maybe it's the added bonus of Eon Koth's future sight. Maybe it's his age. Maybe it's the fact that there's technically 3 others of him that are also experienced life that might have some connection. Maybe it's just that you've had practice.
Hmm.
But all the same, you feel more in control, more idealistic of what you're looking for. And skimming through, you eventually find a vision of reddened clouds overhead, but then it goes away. But then you scoot a little forward in time, not there, more backwards in time, and then it's back. And you realize that it's whatever this is can happen, will happen. But for some reason, when it will happen is changing. And so you're kind of having to chase it to keep that vision going. But you can see, and Eonkath, I will say, because I'm not sure if we've established this, but like when she's doing this sight, like the person, like
we're twinning. I assume.
yeah,
I
you're
see the
twinning.
same.
They're both seeing
Okay.
at the same
Yeah.
time?
Yo.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
That's okay. I thought so too.
So you see darkened clouds overhead, fires around on buildings, and above an eclipsed sun being grabbed out of the sky. The sun at a perfect noon. As you feel yourself pull out, and you realize that you now know that it will happen, but something is either making it happen later or sooner.
Okay. Something
You don't
is
know.
causing it.
I have a pet theory.
Oh no.
I'm gonna keep him down here. But I have a pet theory.
Feel free to talk about it later, but
Absolutely.
So,
All right.
but you do see that.
Okay. All right. Upon that finishing, like Basil seems like it's like she's like slightly like excited because like she's caught that little tailwind of whatever we saw before.
A lead. Maybe.
Okay. That's something, but it's still not enough. It's not enough.
What did you see?
We saw it again. But whatever it is that causes this thing to happen, it's like it's happening at it's the potential of it is happening at different times, and it's just whatever it is, it's being caused by something. Something is causing it, and the time is changing.
Like fate flowing differently, an ebb.
Something like that. I'm not sure if it's just something that causes it to happen or if it's potentially someone, but it's not enough.
I'm still new to this world. Is there anything involved or anyone? Any god, any immensely powerful person involved in the fates?
Do we recall anything such as that?
The closest who would be regarded in connection of fate is the goddess of knowledge, which is the one who you have essentially given your subscription service to.
That is true. Okay.
She is the closest of fates as when it comes to future sight or what has happened in the past. Knowledge is what dictates whether, like, knowledge is a very intense point when it comes to deciphering fate, knowing of fate. Knowledge is very prevalent when it comes to fates.
Like as Kenshi said, is this Basil's eyes kind of like narrow with recognition? Somewhat. Yes. I suppose you could say that.
Perhaps that's somewhere to start. Could find more answers there.
I suppose. Though last time I sought answers from them, I did not gain much other than a favor. They offered to do something for me if I called upon them.
I see.
Though I'm not exactly sure what I would ask of them if I did call upon them. So I've held on to that in the meantime.
As you're all pondering, you hear a slight knock on like the door frame as you see the young sheepkin Gigi standing there, the fluffy wool covering her eyes, and the slight nub of the horn just barely sticking out. As she goes, I'm sorry to interrupt, but there's somebody here who wanted to talk to you.
Thanks, Gigi. Do you know who?
Yeah, it was the friendly guy who was here yesterday, Corazon.
Basil kind of just like a...
Oh.
What?
He didn't tell me why. He just said he wanted to talk to you.
Talk to me?
All of you.
All of us. Okay.
Huh.
All right. I guess this can be put on hold for another time. Gigi, can you tell Corazon we'll just be a moment?
Yeah, I can. She
Thank
runs
you so
off.
much. I'm going to get dressed so that we can meet with Corazon.
Oh, of course. And Kenshi will shoo, ladies. Going to
Shoo, shoo.
change. Shoo. Kenshi will go towards the door. And he stops at the door for a moment, turns around to her. Remember, we will find answers eventually. And he'll give a smile and a reassuring nod, and then we'll leave and shut the door behind him.
Yeah, I'll leave.
Shuts the door behind him. You're good.
Hey, I'm still in here.
wait.
Why have you forsaken me? Kenshi! Don't bring me here! Kenshi!
But basically, you are able to change and get into your armor if you so desire.
Leave it for later, I guess. I'll do it
I'm
later.
in my
if I need.
casual wear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
just getting into my normal, my usual.
But eventually, you all head downstairs to Corazon, the massive form, just sitting at one end of the table. And he's not really like sitting in a chair. He's more crisscrossed on the floor, and he's still able to like rest his arms on the table.
Damn.
He's 8 feet tall.
Now that's
so
a man.
he's fucking. He's married.
No, she's dead.
Apologies.
Right.
And whose fault was that?
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say
He's not married- he's not
admire
married
the
anymore.
scenery. I was like, I can still admire the scenery. And then
Yeah.
she said, the wife's dead.
I mean, she's dead. Apologies,
Ain't that a
anyway.
tall? Ain't that a tall tree? You all eventually head downstairs. To see. Shut the fuck up.
Stores. There's stores in here?
All right, he casts
downtown
Greater
shop.
Meteor Swarm.
Guys, this is how it happens. Oh no.
Power word true kill. Your souls are evaporated into nothingness.
Sora's like, why?
What'd I do?
Truly minding my own fucking business.
Sitting in the corner tinkering.
Wait.
Like, oh, hey, you guys finally got here. Help.
I definitely
Yeah.
think, by the way, that we would have told Sora that, hey, that Corazorn's here.
Oh,
No, he's
Sora was downstairs.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
down? Yeah, we
Yes.
told Sora? Okay, good, thank God.
Well,
No,
weren't
he
there-
knows. He's
Yeah,
sitting through.
Corazorn came in and is sitting at the table that Sora is also sitting at.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Yes.
Sora
God.
came downstairs before.
Okay.
He was already
Okay.
downstairs.
Correct.
I couldn't remember, I forgot. Thanks.
You all come downstairs. You see, like, Lily is taking the other children outside. As he sees you, goes, "Hi,
Morning.
morning. I would say I hope life is treating you well, but I can only assume that the life of the adventurer is being as it always is."
Can she?
And
You
how are you doing?
know, sorry.
Are you doing all right?
I wanted to come by and apologize. When you all went into the Evergreen and came back, I was a little on edge. And through some time to think, and realizing how I was thinking then, I realized that holding on to the memory I had in hopes for a cure that would never come was foolish. And though it hurt, it was probably for the best that I was shown just how unachievable that dream was and how much it was hurting the one that I loved. And so I originally came here a couple days ago to apologize, not realizing that you all were doing something else. And your tiny goatkin showed me around his potato farm, and it brought back some fond memories. And a slight tear comes to his eye. He wipes it away and goes, and so I just came by every day until then to give some company to the children, and to wait until you had gotten back. But whenever you all did get back, I could tell that you probably didn't want to have this conversation immediately, so I wanted to let you have some rest.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
And he'll rub the scar across his neck.
We all just start.
Yes,
Listen, Corazorn. I want you to understand that I never got to say this before, but I am sorry for what had happened. And I do appreciate the apology, but I also think you did have your reasonings, and as much as perhaps it needed to happen, I do think it's understandable how you reacted. And either way, I'm sorry it had to happen the way it did. And I do greatly appreciate you keeping an eye on my children while we've been away.
I remember all the times you had talked about them, and finally seeing them all together was not what I expected when first making my way here. So it was a pleasant surprise, to be honest, and I'm happy that you think that my actions were understandable. Understandability does not mean they were right. And still, I just should have gone about it differently.
Basil just gives a nod like an understanding.
He'll just kind of like stand up, and he's like kind of hunched over in the house. Like it's like slightly too short for him, so he's like slightly hunched. Well, if you need me for anything, please feel free to contact me. And if there is any issues that is plaguing your family, I will be more than happy to help in any way I can.
Actually, did Gorthadak tell you at all about, a vision I had a while ago?
No, I haven't. I've had sparse conversation with Gorthadak of he has been dealing with his own things. And I think him also, maybe it's him wanting to give me space. I've only had very few conversations with him, and he has not told me about any vision.
Well, it is. You might want to sit back down.
Okay, and he sits back down.
Basil explains in full detail the entire vision that she had to see previously.
Explain your vision, and as you do, you see like his stone cold face, like his chin, his hand on his chin, as you're explaining and listening. Him thinking for a moment. Once you're done, him taking a few moments and just going, that's certainly something. I had partially hoped that you wouldn't gain any end-of-world threatening visions like you did previously, but here we are.
It's a little hard to help, unfortunately. But I just thought I would run it by you in case potentially you might have any other thoughts that might be more helpful.
I mean, the only thing that comes to my mind is what you said about witnessing the sun being pulled out of the sky. Typically, all talk with the sun on the main plane is connected to the overseer.
Hello, Kaz. Hello. Right.
Her vision here has been sparse. Some days she'll be looking in on the plane again, other days she won't. Which is we spend the majority of her time watching it, only spend a day for only a few hours looking away. But then long ago, like several months ago when she first started looking away, they were, like I said, it was several months. And only until about a month ago has she started her more consistent looking in, looking out. So
Oh, okay. Is there any way to track down this overseer? I don't know if there is even something that'd be possible, but
the easiest way to get in contact with one of the 10 children is to come in contact with their chosen. And unfortunately, we will not be able to be coming in contact with her chosen.
all right. Wonderful. Basil just kind of rubs her face, just like in like.
Never a dull moment.
No, there isn't. The adventurer's life is a life to be lived, to be sure.
Unfortunately busy.
You'd think making your own schedule would mean you'd have more days off. But it's almost contrary. It just means you have more days to deal with your own things. Anyway, I should get going. I'm sure you all would like some more rest than just a handful of hours. He stands up. Starts to head towards the leave, and he stops and goes, "Oh, Basil, I forgot to mention this. I remember before, you had spoken about an ailment you had in your previous life. It's no guarantee, but I know of some people who have come to the main plane recently who was in a very magically advanced time, and more importantly, they were an expertise in magical medicines.
No. No. I I I I don't want to get my hopes up again. As much
I'm
as
not
I
saying-
appreciate it.
I just thought you should know that you don't have to get your hopes up. Feel free. But if there's anything I could do to try to make up, I can at least use my hopes for you.
I appreciate your words. I hope the week goes smoothly for you.
I hope your life gets less adventuresque. And he squeezes his way out the door and heads back out. The rest of the children walking back in. Greg kind of looking a little sad and just going, I didn't get to show him my farm again.
There's always next time.
Pet.
Well, perhaps you'll show me your farm. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Really? Okay. And he grabs your arm and immediately starts dragging you out the door.
And there they go.
Kenji looks back at with like a wink.
Thank you for taking the bullet, my friend.
And he begins to show you all the sprouts, tells you how they were a couple centimeters shorter yesterday, and now they're taller today. These ones he planted a day prior to these ones, so you can see they're actually a couple centimeters taller. These leaves are a slight bit greener, and just starts going into heavy detail about the sprouts on this farm.
Yay.
Yippee!
Info dump to me.
Yes. Yes, little one.
So yes.
I assume like whenever they started heading out, like we probably ended up on the porch probably, and like watching like Corazoran's leaving, Greg's like showing Kenshi around the field. Basil's like standing there for a moment, just kind of watching as like Corazoran leaves. Like, whenever he mentioned like an ailment, like she clearly stiffened at that, like the mention of that, and she just kind of seems lost in thought watching him leave.
But quick question to Audrey.
Yeah.
Do you think at the time that Basil has known Eoncath, would she speak of the illness?
This is something that Eoncath has never heard of.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh.
Mrs. Shen.
Yes, Eoncath?
Is everything alright? All things considered, but the conversation at the end.
Yes?
Are you still afflicted by it?
She kind of just looks away, like having a hard time looking at you. It's I'm sorry I never told you. But yes.
You do not have to apologize, as it is clearly something you are not comfortable speaking on. But I apologize for asking about it, but your health is my concern.
It's not something that I've had to think about for a while. Luckily, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Would you care to share how it afflicts you? If you do not have to, if you do not want to. But, I want to see if there's anything that can be done.
We can... I'd prefer to go inside if we are to talk about it.
If you wish to talk about it, I would like to hear about it, but if it is still a point of discomfort for you, I do not want to put you in that situation. I'm going to retire to my room. If you would like to talk to me, do not hesitate to knock on my door. And he will gently bow to her and then go to his room.
Nice.
Nice. I don't want to dredge up trauma, but
It'd be pretty cool if you did.
it'd be pretty cool. But like as a character, I respect her.
Exactly.
Like I don't want to dredge that up. And also, as a quiet side note, I've had 10 hours of silence occasionally broken up by Bad to the Bone playing for the past hour.
Oh my god!
I have been able to keep face event. I'm using this as practice for when I DM you chuckle fucks. For me to keep serious throughout all this. But I'm sitting there and Cora's just like I'm just going through it. And it's just so tough. I almost broke. I was
This is some crazy training.
It works though. I love the fucking.
Oh my god.
All right.
So the whole time that Kenshi and Vase were having
Yes.
a heartfelt moment. Yes.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's beautiful.
Yudkath, you make your way back to your room. The Eon copies sitting there.
Eon copies.
Oh.
Going. Have you chosen which one you'd like?
The practicality of the first one is absolutely tried at the fucking coolness of the second one. Because I have there is a character you fight once in Final Fantasy who has fucking gun shields. and you cannot get them. This tech never shows up again. And I messaged Des. I was like, why don't I get the gun shield? And here I am.
Unshield.
Gun
Shield my
And you'd be able to use it at range and choose which type of
question.
Can't
Do I get
wait.
smite? Because smite specifically states melee weapon attack.
you would not be able to smite with your gun.
Okay.
Because
okay.
that would be a ranged weapon attack.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. I am workshopping
However, I will say
both of the frontier gunslinger paladin.
if I will say if you do a melee attack, because if you choose the gun,
I just
it is how I am choosing how I will say you can shoot is because you have 2 attacks. It's one attack to shoot, one attack to reload.
Yeah.
So if you decided you could hit somebody in the chest with one attack, use your second attack to fire, and that would allow you to smite as well, but there would be a chance of it fucking up because it was not made to be swinging as it was shooting. Like, it was not made for that. But it is a possibility.
Why do I have to play the sensible character? Like, that's the coolest shit I've ever heard. You and Kev would hear that and go, I'm not blowing my fucking arm off.
It wouldn't blow the arm off. It would just fuck up the machinery in the shield to where you would not be able to use it until you are able to get home and spend like half a day fixing it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they are adamantine shield. Yeah, they are an adamantine fucking shield. So it's not gonna. One misfired slug isn't going to destroy that.
Bad to the bone agrees.
Oh
I was like, yes, that is the coolest thing.
Every time you break and laugh at it, you need to add a different hour of silence broken.
Oh my god, the next one's
A
metal
different
pipe.
one.
I'm going to crack to metal pipe.
Roll the hit.
I get crit.
Oh my god.
I have to go with the double hit one. It's the sensible option.
Okay.
I'm stealing that one.
You're stealing the gun shield?
Yeah.
Gimme.
Because I was like,
I
I was like, that would be cool as shit for him, but I'm not sure if he would take that.
He
But
would
he
not, and
might.
it pisses me off.
But you get you tell them that and you work on that, and by the end of the day, since this is a much simpler design, even if it's on both shields, it's the set of like magical pistons and springs set in with this weight that it's kind of something you have to get used to, because as you like slightly move your arm, it slightly slides out and slides back in. But it's a mechanism that when it's fully brought out, it like almost rockets into it to increase the force. So every time now you successfully hit with an attack, you will do twice your shield damage, so it'll be 2d8 for each hit with your shield. But also,
Also, I'll be right back.
all right,
Where the fuck are my pencils?
I ate them.
Kill you.
Where are they?
Me with a suspiciously penciled shaped throat.
Ow!
Changing that to 2d8.
Okay, but then also, if you successfully hit both strikes on one creature, then they must make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
As they essentially get fucking smashed into the ground.
God damn.
Also, I don't know if you remember me adding this to your armor. Ian Koth. Do you remember
Probably
when I
not.
whenever, because this is whenever your armor first got changed to adamantine.
Yes.
Dazzling Gleam.
Yes. I forgot about that.
Do you remember what it does?
Mm-mm.
The Pokemon move?
No. Dazzling Gleam gives you +3 AC when you use it for 1 minute.
Okay.
And if a creature hits you with an attack that would specifically be within that added 3 range, they roll damage and they take half of it.
Get bent. That's fucking amazing. Okay. What does the DC of my saving throw go with? Is it just a flat DC?
No, it'd probably be based off of your strength.
Okay, cool. So 8 prof mod is that a 21 DC 21? Yeah. Yeah? Because saving throw calculation is 8 prof mod.
Yes, 8 proficiency modifier, and you should be.
Yes.
You all did remember to level up, right?
I don't think I did.
We totally not doing that right now.
Level
and have been for the past 30 minutes.
You
level 14.
I believe should be 14.
Yeah, because I believe I leveled up last time. I made sure to level up. And I'm at 14.
My health has not been erased, so I was like,
you should be level 14. You should be level 14.
I did change it up there, but
Which means, Sora, you need to remember to level up.
I'm doing that now.
14. I get cleansing touch.
I don't know what you're looking at.
Is that all I get? Okay.
Oh, I was looking at first Sora, not second Sora.
Oh. Cracked the fuck out of my back. All right.
Nice.
Oh god.
Yuankoth finally has more health.
Yes.
Yay!
Yes. I have 82.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
82. Hey, you got cracked AC though. And see, that's the thing. Originally, high AC characters' detriment was make a deck save. But guess what? You could shield master. You could both shoot that shit away.
I've shield mastered or protection.
And you have the buff shield master that can just reflect that shit.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome when
yeah.
that happened.
That happened. I just have cleansing touch now.
And whenever it first happened, and when you blocked it, you took no damage and just sent it fully into Sora when you first got him.
Yes.
Thanks.
You survived.
Clearly.
He took it.
But did you die?
You got so much health, Sora. You don't need to fucking worry about
How
it.
much do you have?
Oh, yeah. 176.
God damn!
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
It's a deal I've struck with him because he is considered a construct, so he can't be healed by healing spells.
Ah.
Right.
Because all healing spells specify they don't work on the undead or constructs.
Correct.
I see.
But he has a
fighter. What the fuck?
He has a cracked fucking Constitution modifier, which is why his Constitution save is a +19.
God damn.
Fucking shit.
You said what? 176.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are 4 underneath Jonathan.
Jesus.
That's dumb.
Yeah. And I
Well, John is
Yeah.
one level higher than you.
one level higher, and I specifically spec'd for health.
Yeah.
Like I've increased my combat. I took the tough feat.
I see.
What does tough do again?
Oh, I
tough
remember
game
because Liz
two-
has it.
Yes, 2 extra health per level.
Well,
Yeah,
It's
so
so
if you
good.
took it right now,
It's
you would
tough
get an
on
extra 28 health.
Yes.
2 more
That's great.
levels.
It's great. It's great. It's great.
All right. So
I
that was
miss
that.
Liz and her 200 health.
I can't wait to see if we finally get Liz what her boon would be.
Oh my God.
She hasn't used. That's the thing. You need to use whenever you get the chance. You need to use Fury of the Small again because it's just the funniest fucking ability.
I look
I'm
forward to the
reading color.
day when Liz comes back.
This is what you get,
Dude,
Tolly.
she leaves and Jack turns into a fucking cryptid.
She comes back. She's like, "What the heck?"
I don't recognize any of you. It's like I don't recognize any of you except you, Roxas. You're the same drunkard bum I know. And who is this tree?
fucking tree.
Oh, I shouldn't be here.
Hey, did that guy just turn into sand?
Hey guys, it's me, Charlie. That guy just turned into sand.
hey guys, it's me, Unit. Did that guy just turn into sand?
Oh my god.
Fucking Jock Show when he died. Hey guys, it's me, Oromoxis. Did that guy just turn into fucking sand?
Yeah.
Did my friend just turn into sand?
Yeah.
Yes.
But you are able to work on your shields to get them in this way. So is there anything anybody else would like to do? Is that fucking Remy? What the hell?
Oh, this is my stupid fucking chud son.
Chud son?
Look at him.
I mean,
Yeah.
Fucking look at him.
Yeah.
Jumbo and
Chunky
Remy
baby.
had a child.
Dude, I love it. Look at his little eyes.
Oh!
I want to punt him.
Isn't he the greatest? This is my
No,
stupid
I
fucking
understand.
chud son.
I understand now.
Yeah,
I
no,
understand.
this is in my IRL my IRL campaign. I have a rat that I've trained named Ratview. Because if Matt is
That's
short
amazing.
from Matt, yes, because I'm a ranger and I specifically gained the ability to train and like train animals, and we were in prison, so I trained a rat.
Oh.
Used him to steal a set of keys.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's my goat. That's my Ratview. And I got an animal companion, and my DM made a Ratview into a dire rat, which deals disease damage.
Oh.
Disease damage.
Yes.
The
He hits you. He deals 1d3 piercing, and you have to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw, or else you get inflicted with rot.
Oh
And
my god.
rot, on the first day, you lose 1d4 Constitution. That number goes down by 1d4. And then the second day, you lose 1d8 Constitution.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yes.
no.
If you hit the 0 in any of your stats, you instantly die.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
My stupid fucking chud son. So that's my rat. That's Ratview. And then one of the people in one of the other games, I just show up and she's excited about Ratview. I need to get him clothes. That's her fucking thing. And then I come up and then I show up one day and she hits me Ratview.
Oh.
My stupid fucking
Fucking
chud son.
amazing.
He also for
Well,
my
of course
shark
it'd be very
pants.
cute.
He sits perfectly within the knee pocket.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Aw.
Oh.
I love it. He's my secret fucking chud son.
I just saw him
Chud
peeking
son.
out of the corner of your camera, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Yes. To answer your question, Jacob. Basil's gonna go say hi to you, Cat, in his room at some point, and like before the night comes.
Yeah.
But unless anybody else has anything else to do.
No, nothing I can think of.
No.
Unless I'm doing combat drills with Lily again.
She would more than happy. She'd be more than happy to train with you more.
Nah, not this time.
Suck it, Lily.
Suck it, bitch.
Don't you call my daughter that?
Right?
Yeah, I mean, it gets in the evening and Basil makes her way to Youngcast's room and gives a little light knock on the door.
Yes.
Youngcath?
Come in.
And she opens up the door.
He will put down whatever he was working on and get up to meet her. Yes.
Are all the Eon cats in here, by the way?
Yes, it's inherently my room.
Eon Uno, Eon Uno, Eon Dos, Eon Tres.
Eon Quattro.
Basil just kind of waves at the other Eon cats, like,
All three of them in unison go.
I had the
And
stupidest
just back
joke.
to their room.
There's Primocath and then the 3 Eon Amigos.
The amigos.
oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh, where is it? Where? Me and my mini chachos.
Me and my mini chacho.
Don't talk to me or me or me or me or me again.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not letting you in, bro chacho, or your mini chachos. If you would, if you don't want to have 3 more of me listening in, we can talk in your room.
I think that would probably be for the best. She gives them kind of like a side eye, like it's like she knows it's just you, but also it's like
It's so weird. It's just 3 more.
upon us leaving, Basil just says to Eon Catholic, "Have you ever consulted with Gorthadak what would happen to them if you know?"
I would assume it's akin to the simulacrum spell, so they would continue their natural life until they perish on their own. If not, I choose to not think about that.
They had a wild Tuesday.
Oh yeah. I'll just inherently know because they all 3 of them blacked out for like 5 seconds.
It's all like the blue screen for just a moment.
Okay. I should probably talk to them about that.
No matter. A matter for another time.
Meant to
Yes.
check in on Eon Cath Cube.
It's time for your mental wellness check. How are you doing?
It's the one sitting down on the therapist couch, and then 3 of like the therapist chairs. As the other 3 are like, and why do you feel that way?
Oh, I agree. I feel
Then-
the same.
Oh, the hour is up. They cycle.
Oh my god. Well, they make their way back to Basil's room. Open the door. Back into that familiar, cozy, quilted bed.
Would you like this to be whisper chat or?
I feel bad because I know this is gonna be probably a long conversation. So, would you prefer for it to stay a secret, Kenshi and Sora, so that you can find out later?
Personally, me speaking, I'm good about separating knowledge that me, the player, has versus what my character has. I will always keep that shit into account. So I can, me, the player, can hear about it. Kenshi will forever never know about it unless it comes up naturally.
Comes up.
I know, I'm good with that.
Yeah. Sora can mute. I can mute.
There we go.
I mean, my constant opinion has been that I haven't always loved the whisper chat because I'm like, if we were in real life, we wouldn't have that. But
yes, you can always just ask the player out into a separate room.
I suppose that's true. Never mind. Well,
I've had that. I've
You
had that
have the
happen like
whisper
1,000 times.
Suppose
The
that's true.
giddiness I feel when I see my DM go, "I'll talk to you around the corner." I'm like, yes,
Yes.
some shit's happening.
suppose that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, we can keep it here.
Okay.
All right.
Yay.
It's all right. Listen, Yonkath. I just want you to know that the only reason I would be worried about telling you about this is because I would be worried that it would change your view of me as a person. And I've had many people think of less of me because of this.
Because of your affliction?
Yes.
Why judge for something outside of your control?
Traditions. My family specifically. I know I haven't really talked about them much, but my family from long, long ago everyone was very big on family. And in some way, I still carry that feeling that family is everything. And they cared about it to a strong degree. And I couldn't follow that because of my affliction. And it's the reason I left my home in the first place. Because I was originally searching for some kind of cure. And it is also the reason why my ex-husband left me. And I do not blame him. It's also the reason why I have my children today, because at the time they were the thing that filled that void that I could not fill. And even though a long time ago I gave up on it, there are still some days that my mind wanders back to it. And it's just... it was just too much. And seeing them again brought up all those feelings. All that shame. All that sorrow. Throughout all that time that I spent alone before I found my children.
If
That
I
is
may.
all. Yes?
I'm trying to find the right words, but I could never see you as lesser, especially due to an affliction outside of your control. And I think that it was a very noble path to, within your hurt, help help your children, as to give them something they were missing, and in return getting something you were missing. There's nothing wrong with that.
I know. It's hard, though. It's hard not to want something that I had... to want something for so long that I had wanted for so long that I gave up on after so long. Giving up on hope has been something that I had grown accustomed to. And it is nice knowing that truly you don't think less of me because of that.
I could never. You've been nothing but wonderful to me for the entire time I've known you. Why would it matter?
I am not sure. I guess for so long it did matter. And when you're living for so long knowing that one thing is what you should have or should do, trying to reprogram that can be difficult. And living with that feeling of that being incomplete was difficult, and it's honestly drudging it up. It doesn't matter in them anymore, truly. It did hurt for a long time. Mainly for, well, my husband at the time. He was so disappointed whenever he found out. But it's really no matter now. I do have my children. But I am glad that I could at least tell you. I haven't talked about it in a long time.
If I may, one more thing before I leave.
Yes.
When when we first met, I was blind, as you know. And did that ever matter to you?
No.
There was a time shortly after I lost my sight where it mattered a lot to everyone around me. And it mattered to me for a long time as well. But
Thanks very
I
much.
fought hard to make sure it didn't matter anymore, that it wouldn't matter that much to others. And I truly appreciate not having to fight you for that. And the kindness that you've shown me would make it incredibly difficult for truly anything to shift my view on you. And to be perfectly honest, You're reminiscent of my own mother. And after missing her for 600 years, I'm glad that you are the one to remind me of the kindness. He will bow and exit.
Basil comes up and just grabs him, pulling into him a hug.
He hugs back.
You are not walking away after just saying that.
Oh my god, my Shayla.
My Shayla. He hugs back tightly.
You and Kath,
We're gonna. Yes, ma'am.
I love you.
I love you too.
She gives him a nice little squeeze.
Yippee!
Yay!
Yeah.
Friendship! Yeah!
Yeah, he'll give a squeeze back, obviously, and
Of
then
course.
take his leave back to his room.
Ooh.
Alright, you go back to your room to finish up your
Yes.
on your shield, your non-gun shield, to
Yes.
player dismay.
No need to rub it in, God.
I'll do what I can. Hey, I gave him the option.
Photo of a gun shield.
My beloved. It's the same way Zalker pulled out the picture of his wife.
I miss my wife from Roxas. I miss her a lot. I'm gonna go. Okay.
I know that you documented a lot. Shut the fuck up.
We get it. You missed your point.
At least you had a wife.
Oh, woe is me. I found love.
Oh my god.
Woe is me, the person I cared for died. At least you had somebody.
Oh, beautiful.
But conversation is had. Shield is finished. As the day is coming closer towards night, there's still a few hours until nighttime falls. Gorthadak, whoever's outside will see him come through the mist gate on the edge of the dirt road that leads up to the porch. I mean, who would be outside at this time?
I think Kenshi would.
Hmm.
At this point, he'd be
What
doing
time
his
is it?
He'd be doing his own drills.
It's like a few hours before nighttime, so it'd probably be like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, at least before nightfall.
Kenshi's cutting those stacks of fucking bamboo.
He'll slowly walk over and go, Kenshi.
Oh, yes. How can I help you?
Yes, would it be fine if I had a group conversation with everybody?
Not a problem.
Could you fetch them, please?
Of course. And he'll sheath his sword and go inside to the... Well, where is everybody right now at this point?
I'm in my room.
Basil's also just chilling, taking some time for herself.
Same with Sora.
Okay. Kenchi's gonna go to each and everyone's room and tell them that Gorthak is here and wishes to speak with all of us.
Alrighty.
You all
we
kind
all
of
go.
walk outside, seeing him standing there. Right. So, how should I best explain this? A while ago, with the
Good day to you too.
to help. Yes, to help. Sorry, good day. To help allies of a previous time.
The fucking manners on this guy.
I wonder why he's a bit
Get him,
flabbergasted. A while ago, some very old allies of mine had come back around, and I needed to help them. And in doing so, I needed to go against something that I promised to another old ally.
Alright.
And that person that I broke the promise to has made their way back. And they're not too happy on the fact that their promise is broken. However, they've been graceful enough to listen to those who are nearby to me and within my presence more consistently. They could tell that you all had constant contact with me due to their skill set and would like to converse with you.
About what?
I don't know. They just said they'd like to talk with you about something. I presume, however you answer, might sway whether or not they wish to attack me.
What?
Oh.
It's
see.
a very heavy promise I made, and I made it with the intention that it was a promise that was in my full capability of completing, meaning there should have been no reason for me to break it, and yet it has still broken.
I see.
Okay.
And why does this fall on us?
I don't know. They specifically asked
For
to
us.
talk to you because he could tell that you have been in contact with me consistently.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry to spring this on you, but who he is, his skill set is very capable at countering mine.
Is this person you speak of the the plague doctor we saw outside, or was it the
You
dragon
say that,
lord?
and you say that. The moment you say plague doctor, his eyes like glaze over for a half second. He goes, "Yes."
I see. How soon do they require to see us?
They could tell the chaotic magics that were coming off of you. So if you would like to speak with them tomorrow, they said to enter the Colosseum to speak with them.
I'm assuming we don't really have a choice, do we?
I mean, you could entirely choose to not talk to him. However, I would like for you to do that, as you might be able to persuade him to keep my head on my shoulders.
That would be preferred.
Would
I
we
have to agree.
Of course.
would we be in danger talking to this person or being around this person?
I don't believe so. He may come off aggressive, and he may be intimidating, but it would mostly be to ensure that you do not lie or try to sugarcoat your words, purely for my help. He might be threatening, and he might cause very, very minor fear and injury, but he will do nothing of life-threatening capabilities. He is not one to direct his anger onto those undeserving.
All right. Well, Gorthadak, you have done a lot for us. And it would be difficult to repay you in any way, so I'm sure we'd all be happy to do this for you.
It's the least we can do.
Greatly appreciated. I probably should have given you more time to rest, but I've been a little all over the place recently, so...
I understand.
Understandable.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go back to distracting myself with magical research. And he kind of, gives a slight bow and goes, "You'll have a wonderful rest of your day." And steps back through the mist gate.
All right then.
Never a dull moment.
Never.
Truly.
That's the one thing I've learned about adventuring.
Did he mention what time we were supposed to meet this fellow?
I assume by his urgency, post haste.
Probably first light.
Yes.
I think that's a fair assumption.
Perhaps we should go to bed and prepare.
I suppose so. Well, I hope you all have a restful evening.
Of course.
You as well.
Everybody makes their way to their bed chambers. They rest for the night, having tumultuous dreams across some, with the intensity that is your past few days and consistency of your life. But nonetheless, you guys are able to get a long rest in. And as you wake up with the sunlight through your windows, you gather your things. Now, are you going in casual clothing, or are you bearing your armor and weapons?
Kenshi will go with armor in his sword.
Fuck yeah, I'm pulling up in a 3-piece suit.
I mean, with the way that Gorthadak has phrased it, it doesn't sound like the guys would be out to harm us.
He won't kill us.
He would not kill us.
Maybe fear.
If
maybe
anything,
a little
mostly
bit of
just a
injury,
little
but he will not
light
kill us.
injury. Maybe a little slap on the wrist. Hmm.
Swear to God, if he tears this jacket, it's a Gucci. I swear to God.
Hmm. Upon waking up in the morning, is it morning?
Yeah, it's morning.
Okay. Basil will stand there, being like, judging based. Is there a vibe check I can do for this meeting? Does this feel like something that would be casual or more
You can send
formal?
like an insight check into the ether and see how the vibes are.
All right.
Basil does multiple
Sorry.
like sights into the future to see what would happen.
Did the
depending
bite of
on
the
which
bone happen?
wears.
No, it is swapped to metal pipe. And it's nothing
Oh,
bad
God.
will happen.
Oh my God. Insight. 18.
18. I mean, you've only ever seen him once, and you could tell he seemed powerful. You don't know what his skill set is, but he was apparently very capable at dealing with Gorthadak, and you know Gorthadak is very powerful. So they're definitely strong. You know they won't kill you, but that doesn't mean they won't inflict fear or sight or mental damage. Psychological horrors. You know, it could go many ways depending on how the meeting happens.
You know what? Fuck the armor.
Don't fuck the armor.
Would not recommend.
I'm like, it should be fine.
We'll be
I'll,
fine.
All
I'll
right.
dress up
So
all
just
swag.
Kenshi's going in his armor. Yunkoth is suited up.
I'm decked out. Just the finest suit you've ever seen in your life.
Basil will have picked like a fresh like dress from her wardrobe to wear compared to her usual. A little nicer.
You all get ready, prepare yourselves, and step back out into the streets of the main plain, making your way towards the Colosseum, about an hour's walk. The main thing that mainly puts off Kenshi. Kenshi, it takes you about that first day to get your internal clock back onto the main plane.
Mm-hmm.
And you know it's like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. But as you stepped out of Gorthadak's bar, the sun is at a high noon. Perfect noon in the sky. Which kind of throws you off and kind of fucks up your internal clock for a moment. But you're like, no, I know what time it is. What's in that face?
That fucking face.
Was it another middle pipe?
No. Well, it's noon.
Yeah.
Hey, when was the sun? When was the sun snatched out of the sky again?
Chekhov's gun is a narrative device.
Foreshadowing. What about foreshadowing?
Subtle foreshadowing. But you all slowly make your way towards the Colosseum, eventually reaching the edge. And there's just the trusses, which typically have the portals that would send you to the other side so you don't have to fully walk around.
Hello, Oku.
But as you begin to walk close to one, the typical purple and blue color swirl shifts slightly, and that blue is swapped into a magenta, and so it is a blue and magenta. And as you kind of step through, you find yourself standing in the middle of the sand pit that is the Colosseum.
What?
Yes.
We're going to the middle of the Colosseum? What the fuck?
Yes. You didn't clock that the first time. He's like, meet us in the Coliseum. I was
He
like,
said
oh.
meet us in the Colosseum. I was like maybe in the
Yeah.
bleachers or something. Like, I didn't expect the middle of the sand pit.
The bleachers stretching on for miles.
That's trippy.
The arena itself a few miles wide. And you see,
Upon seeing its sand broom, and I'm doing the fucking like leg cross sitting on the broom, and it's just hovering.
Oh,
I'm not dealing with
my
sand.
God.
All right, Anakin.
Basil
You
gives you that look like the from like thinking back
Like,
to the
really?
beach trip.
you see,
stand out of my shoes for the next 3 hours.
you see about 400 feet ahead, kind of standing, like, not back fully to you, but kind of to the side. You see the long nose of the Black Plague Doctor mask. The back of it also like a leather, so you can't see any hair. Like, it's fully inside. You can't see the shoulders. Like, right where there is the neck, it is a closed collar of a jacket that covers the entire body, and there's just like half an inch where you can just see the shoes. A wide brimmed hat on the top. Him just kind of staring off towards the bleachers, looking around, noticing you. As you begin to step forward, he like, as he begins to step forward, the distance between you guys, like, you have that sort of visual thing where like the camera zooms back and something that was far away looks really close. It's that sort of visual representation, and you guys like kind of blank and shake your head for a moment, and the distance, like, you are standing in the same spot, but now he is closer, and he is like now 30 feet away, and he stops.
Good day.
It's a good day to meet you.
I don't believe I ever did get your name.
Those that know me have given me the nickname Plague. It's a running joke.
Is that what you'd wish to be called?
Originally, no, but when the one I cared for most chose a nickname to match it, then there's no other name I'd rather be called.
Pleasure to meet you, Plague. I'm Eoncath Keltrix.
And I am Basil Shern. Lovely to meet you as well.
Giving him a little bow.
I am Kenshi. And Kenshi will give a hesitant bow.
Sorzake with a bow.
It's
And that
very
is
hard
little-
to read.
Little bow
It's very
wave.
hard to read him as he's like stock still. Like, you cannot see his face. So, I came to ask a few questions and see your capabilities for myself. The first question I wish to ask: do you know the fundamental rule of this world?
Don't believe so, but if you'd like to enlighten me.
I don't believe I know either.
When the One True made this world for souls to reside, with the memories of their life before, age no longer being a constraint, he knew that evil would always rise. So, rather than limiting will and limiting people's full potential for evil, the limiter was placed. Instead, the rule was stated that every time evil was made, a group of good, an amount of good would always show up to defeat the evil. No evil can ever fully take over this world, as that fundamental rule forces evil to always lose. But good can only go so far, as evil does not like to listen to rules. Something big is brewing here. I've not spent long enough to follow the magical strings that are being pulled around this place. But what I can tell is you all seem to be heavily tied within the current strings I've come across. I could tell just from the first look I got at you. Second, I would like to ask, what is your opinion on promises?
I tend to only make them when I know I can keep them, and I keep them in high regard.
I second that.
Though, I also understand that sometimes circumstances force us to break promises. There's nothing that can be done about that.
Of course. Just like all things in life, even something like a promise is flexible. And many factors can come into play to make it so a promise cannot be kept.
Basil nods in approval of your words.
I share some sentiment, though I feel in my circumstance, I feel what brought my promise to be broken was avoidable. How much do all of you know about the world's original beginning?
Question to the DM.
I know Gorthadek has mentioned some stuff before.
Yes.
I would say Ionkav and Basil know this is not where it started, but you don't know why you're here now.
Okay.
Mm.
It's about to say, Kenshi's too new to know. You have no clue.
I was like,
Yeah.
I've been here a while.
Yeah,
Kenshi has been in this
for a good while.
Kenshi has been in this plane for less than a year.
I've been here for half of
Yeah.
my existence.
I can't remember how many years I've been here.
50.
For a good
50.
while. Thanks.
I know it's 50 because I was like, I've known you for 50 years. I've been dead for 392. And I was alive for 360.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm fucking ancient. like
Kenshi is a baby in comparison.
fucking ancient over here. Would I know anything deeper considering how long I've been here?
I would say you specifically, you probably know that something happened. You know some kind of, there was an altercation with a god. That's all
Okay.
you know.
All right.
You don't know finer details.
I understand that there's a kerfuffle involving a god. But beyond that is beyond me.
Kerfuffle is definitely a word that can be used. He turns, and as he turns, the like yellowish sand around you, on the floor begins to turn into this pale white, checkerboard like stone platform, and the walls of the Colosseum dissipate behind, are hidden and obscured by these visions of buildings, and this large circular area that then steps down into this pillar in the center that pierces into the sky, that you cannot see the top of, and you're not sure if it has a top. As you all are kind of looking around at the new area around you, he is now standing like in the center of your group. Very, very long ago, at the start, this was the world we were given. I was the third of the first 10 to enter here, chosen as the Lord of Enchantments, as the child of the Lords of Enchantment, chosen. When the world was made, not all of the chosen decided to become adventurers. Originally, it was just me, Corazon, Gorthadak, and another I don't know, that I believe you, Eonkath, have met before. The chosen of the goddess of war.
Yes, striking fellow.
We decided to, with our enhanced abilities and what we were capable of compared to others entering, decided to name ourselves the Four Horsemen. Obviously, war was war. I was famine or plague, given alternating naming. Gorthadak was conquest, and Corazorn was death. Chosen that name simply for the fun and slight edgy nature of it all. Being the most powerful beings in a brand new world can go to your head. But then the ones we loved came along. And no longer we were the horseman. Though we never had an official name anymore and still would go by the horseman. Corazon's wife joined us, and she went by life as a contrast to his title of death. My wife, my wife had joined us after seeing our adventures and fearing for my defense, as I was not good on the defensive capability. So she joined us. I was plague. I was the plague, and she was the cure. Thousands of years were spent adventuring, battling the floors of the Endless Tower. But a quirk of souls that we had not yet known soon came to light. In this world, gods would interact more, either of the religious or world-making variety. What we didn't know is that souls could be brought into a god. Beings not made to bear a soul, not made to bear the negative emotions that come with owning a soul. The vision changes to buildings destroyed, the massive tower fallen over, cracked, and on the ground. A standstill of a much younger looking Gorthadak and Corazorn and everybody. You see Plague standing there and another woman in a pure, solid white Plague Doctor outfit. About like 2 heads shorter than Plague, standing there, but she didn't have a robe covering her body. She was in this. You see them frozen in time. Gorthadak in the middle of casting this massive spell, like dozens of magical circles around him. Corazorn in the middle of parrying a magical blast. Plague like imbuing magic into his sword in this freeze frame. Cure like fists up, her pure white leather gloves having these like slight raisings on the knuckles, and those raisings, like you can see from here, have millions of finely etched runes all across the gloves. As you're standing like in the middle of this frozen moment. When a being not made to have a soul gets one, they're referred to as demons. And gods, bearing the power that a soul grants. A religious god becoming a demon, its power would increase to that of a soul maker. And that's what happened. And points to this massive being, 30 feet tall, hand straight out, shooting this just a barrage of frozen in the air, glowing red darts, while about 4 more arms sticking out of the lower half of the body are like shooting this like necrotic energy down that is creating this mist that is causing death and destruction below them, while the other hand is holding, well, the final hand is holding this massive like jagged edged sword. he came and had too many people cause him, I don't even know what, but he decided it would be best to fight and kill those around him. Us being the strongest, we were the only ones who had a chance. Gorthadek yelled out to Cure to call out for a move they had practiced or at least spoken of that I was unaware of. Asked me and Corazon to defend, and for war to take a massive stance against this being. So we did, not knowing what would happen. After an intense defense and battle, Cure came back. Gorthadek provoked the god. The thing was, he managed to create a pure spell of reflection that he had tested with his god very briefly, that theoretically could reflect any magic. But the god grew bored of the battle and those slowing it down. And now, with the capabilities of those that can make souls, had the capability to destroy them. And using its arms, blasted an attack forward. Cure, with no idea, ran forward and punched the spell and reflected it back and killed the god. But unfortunately, the theory was not perfect, and it was not fully reflected. And from her fist, her body decayed. I tried everything in my power to hold it back, to remove the magic, but I couldn't do anything. And she disappeared in my arms. Gorthadek and the One True set a barrier very wide around the place, in hopes that the magical energies of it would hold in the distant particles of soul. After 100 years of research, and me not talking to him, he reached out and informed me there was a chance that he could bring her back. It would just take a long, long time. And since many others were killed in the explosion of the reflected blast, it would take even longer. But her revival was entirely possible. It just took time. So I went back to the shop I had once made and created a secret basement within. Put enough traps that only he would know about, or that a child would be able to enter. And placed a black crystalline tree. And the area around you changes as you see this stone basement bolted, like stuck in the ground, this crystal gemstone, like black gemstone tree I say tree loosely, as it has what is essentially a trunk, and then 2 to 3 different sections that branch off and are not perfectly straight, like just kind of twist. This held my soul away from here, and I told him only to bring me back when Cure was back. They then created the world that you know now, main city, the main plane, far, far away. Teleportation is not immediate. That is how far away. Yet, for some reason that is unbeknownst to me, people trying to thwart him trapped the son of war to this tree. And instead of taking any amount of time to think of a possibility to remove him without breaking the tree, or even to just let him exist there, alive and well, or to just try and move it, he broke it. Just to free this boy, to break a promise that he was more than capable of keeping, a promise that he was guaranteed to complete. And the vision around drops, and you're back in the sandy Colosseum. So I would ask, if you were promised something that was absolutely guaranteed to you, would you just let it slide when no other effort was given?
Oh, this is a toughie.
Kenshi will step forward. I'm not sure how much this will mean to you, but ever since I have been on this plane, I was unsure of my past. I was unsure of why I was here, aside from the one particular memory of taking my own life. I obsessed over the thought of what it is that I had done, on why I brought myself here. And not too long ago, I found that answer. And while it did bring closure, it did not bring satisfaction. I say this because while a broken promise is devastating, certainly, in your case. What that showed me, however, is that it is not worth to cling on to the past. It is best to live for the moment and live your life the best you can. Now, I do have sympathy for how you feel. However, I believe, despite the broken promise, it is better for you, for everybody, to attempt to let go, to heal. And I know it will not be easy. It never is. But it's worked well for me. Who says it would not for you? And he steps back to Basil's side, kind of looks at her for a moment, and continues to stand stoically, looking at Plague.
You say to not look for the past. Not look to the past. But what is the good in looking to the future if you have no past to compare it to?
You look to the present.
The present I have is a broken promise. And the one I don't want, the one that I wish I had, that it will be millions of years before I have again.
I cannot begin to even pretend I understand the full gravity of how you feel and what you have been through. All I can say is it's best to focus on what can be done now, about how one can move on. Apologies if it's not quite the answer you were looking for, but that is my answer.
If I may, I as well will not attempt to minimize or downplay what you are going through. It this situation that you're in feels like two sides of the same coin. What somebody would do for the preservation and health of another that they hold dear. one uprooted the other, but though his method may have been crass and poorly thought out, his intentions were pure. And you'll have your chance, as you said, in another 1,000,000 years. But the 1,000,000 years are the blink of an eye eventually. And this too shall pass.
He takes a moment. He looks forward, like back to you all. Like he steps forward out of the middle of the group and back to all of you. And you see, as the space in front of him, you could tell before that around you was illusions to show you what it was, to show you the world. But in front of you, you see, standing in front of him, you see the fountain. You see the 10 colored lights in front of it, and you feel like a blast of wind across you as you are all standing in front of the fountain now. This is an illusion. This isn't one. You're here, but it didn't feel like teleportation. Do you see that? Sorry, I should have said the 9 glowing orbs around and the 1 empty space. And he'll kind of look forward. I want you to all take a look and tell me if you see anything. And I would like everybody to go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
That's a 1.
Is that a good laugh
That's a
or a bad
natural
laugh?
1.
Natural 1.
Ooh, I'm so notorious for being so good at perception checks.
Mm.
What'd you get, Ian Kath?
12.
Fuck.
Best I got for you, Chief, is a 10.
Sora?
Fuck, Sora, please help.
Save us. Save us.
Please.
23.
Fuck yes.
The chosen one. The chosen one.
You 3 have difficulty. You're not sure what you're looking for. Sora. This kind of makes some sense too, because you are used to, now with your knowledge increased, these 9 glowing orbs, but there's 10 chosen. Where's the 10th? Why is there this empty space? You just said one was destroyed, but what is this? And looking forward, you notice in the air around this fountain, stretching maybe about maybe about 50 feet outside of the fountain, very, very faintly, very slight, sparkling pink dust, just floating in the air. And Plague C, as you see this, he goes, Sora, it was?
Yes.
This fountain is a visual representation of the chosen souls. Only active as long as the one who is
sorry, dude. I was like,
centering himself.
no, I was like so locked in on what you were saying, and then just
Yeah. The fucking gale force winds showed up.
The AC kicked in. The AC kicked in.
The blessings that we hold is only able to stay as long as the chosen of the melodic matron holds theirs. As the melodic matron is fickle and allows her blessing to move between holders. But that pink dust you're seeing is the visual representation of her soul, scattered, spread, far away from where it was. And according to Corazon, before the idiot who held the melodic matron's boon lost it, and we could no longer see. No, not you. It was technically David's previous life.
Yeah.
It was Brenham's previous life.
It was Brennan.
Brenham's previous life.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Where's your spark, chosen one? Oh, what do you mean you don't know?
Oh my god.
Corazon said that those millions of years that had passed, before those millions of years had passed, when he could still see, the dust spanned about 120 feet outside of the fountain. Now much closer, but every half inch is hundreds of feet back where it exists. And just because two sparkles of soul fragments are nearby does not mean that they go together. A soul is a very complicated puzzle. A piece may only be able to connect when two separate pieces have connected. The wind appears, like, kind of pushes from behind you, and you're all back in the Colosseum. One last thing I would like to ask of you. Who among you would you say is the strongest?
Strength is a very relative term.
Who could make the biggest hole?
I believe that'd be me.
Yeah, Basil's like,
Just the class looking at the one kid when their name gets brought up in the story.
That's right, motherfuckers. I got 36 watermelons. The fuck you gonna do about it?
when there's an art project and everyone turns to the one artist in the class.
Oh god, yeah.
Young Kev wanted to dance around this so fucking badly because I do not want to. I don't want to dirty my suit. It's my good one, okay?
He will step forward to you partially and go, I would like you to hit me as hard as you can. And he will hold out his palm. And you can like get a slight view into the coat, but like it's very dark, it's very hard to see.
It's like Vanto Black.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, I'll.
You will have advantage as he's letting you hit his palm.
Yes. God, I hope I crit.
That would be amazing if you
so
do.
awesome.
I
He's just
pray
dead.
for you. I
just kill
pray
him.
for you.
Just immediate one frame Yaksha pose. Well, gang, we're all complicit now.
Do we tell Gorthadak about this? What do we do with his body?
Walk up. Good news, you do not have to worry about him.
That'd be crazy.
Bad news, I think a god might be angry at me. Okay.
It wouldn't be the first time for your characters.
I mean,
If I had an Electrum, I'd make my DM mad.
I pray for you.
Smite do again. I'm just gonna like. No, that is my level 4. I get more dice out of that one anyways. Yeah. Hold on. Do I get prep time for this? Do I? Is
Prep
this?
time?
Yeah. Is this Dark Souls?
He said hit me as hard as you can, so he will wait for you to do what you can to hit him as hard as you can.
I need to min-max all my dice because I don't have my fucking cool new shield. I was like, oh, I'll just go in a suit, it'll be fine. It's not like I'm gonna deal 1 billion damage anyways. Yeah, I'll do Spirit Shroud. Give me that extra D8.
Yeah.
Alright, Power Ranger 1 and 2. Just don't miss. That's the one thing I want out of this.
If you whiff it, that would be so...
I crit. I fucking crit.
Yes!
I double crit. I double crit, dude. Oh my god. I double crit.
Oh my god.
The power invested in me. I'm trying not to scream right now. Okay.
Oh my
Go ahead and roll
god.
damage.
Okay. So my D8 Divine Smite, and then 4th level Smite, plus 4d20, and then an extra D8 because of Spirit Shroud.
Did you bonus action any branding smites?
No, I do not have Branding Smite, but I do have Staggering Smite. Do I have Oh, I do have Branding Smite. Is it also concentration?
It is. It is concentration, yes.
So is Spirit Shrouds. An extra 2d6, though, is better than Spirit Shroud. It's all Branding Smite. Drop 1d8, get 2d6. Batman with prep time. Yeah.
Just when you think of the Brennan Lee Mulligan bit in the fucking Wild Bout Wildlings.
300 turns!
I could do anything if I have 30 minutes.
Damage is good. Damage is good. That damage isn't as good, but that damage is good. Okay.
And is this 2 attacks or 1 attack?
This is just the one.
Just
because he said hit him once, and listen.
You can try.
I'm not gonna 1-2 him. Okay, so 31 is 40 is 55, and I double all the dice I roll, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so 55, 60, 64 is 128.
Yes.
Points of radiant damage and
Nice.
128, so 138 or 136 including my strength. Because I have plus
Okay.
8. So he Eoncat hops off his broom, walks up, does like the full, and as he fully winds back, there's this moment where there's small flashes in the sky, like in the space, as he rockets his fist forward, it catching celestial bodies and tearing them asunder, igniting his fist as he just as hard as he can.
As you punch into the hand, this royal, radiant flame around your fist, it collides, and you all watch the flame immediately unignites. He catches your hand, and all of the magic is now sprawled out in the air. You just see strings of pure magic separated between, that is caught between your hand and his hand, and you just hear decent. He pulls his hand away, grips the ends of all of the strings, whips his hand back. You watch all of the magical strings get pulled into his hand as he then holds his hand closed, in a massive amount of wind, as this is intense magic, perfect strike right in the center of the palm, intense amount of radiant energy absorbed into his hand, wind kind of buffeting your hair, sand going fucking everywhere. It was kind of like an implosion of sand, you hit, the wind launched all the sand away, and then all the sand's coming back. As he then holds in his hand, closed hand closed, and then holds between two fingers this small glowing yellow ball. You are capable, though I definitely see you have many ways that you can improve. But I think it best I leave your magic with you. And he will hand you this small yellow ball. If you want to write down that 128 radiant damage.
Oh my god! No fucking way!
I'm about to ruin a peasant's day.
De-atomize some fucker.
My god.
So you now have the stolen and solidified magic. You typically feel that follow through with the magic. Whenever you hit, you literally felt as if the magic was removed and then taken into this. So you now have this 128 damage of radiant damage.
It's my crit in a box.
It's my crit in a box!
Oh my god! I can't believe this shit!
He hands it to you, pulls his hand back into his coat, and goes, I still have another I'd like to speak to, but he's currently doing something else and is busy. So...
Unfortunate.
You all may go back to what it is whatever you would like to do. I have more opinions to gather before I make my final decision.
It was a lovely chat.
A pleasure.
I hope you have a good day.
I hope your day is better than what I assume it to have been previously.
Kenshi will bow this time. Non has. He's more genuine about it this time.
Basil will give a polite bow as well.
Sora as well.
Yes.
As you begin to leave, he'll just say, "And Kenshi, I believe you said your name was."
Yes.
I've noticed others with. How can I put this? I can sense the magic's coming off people that connects them to the world they were from before, or places they have been, or things, or people they have interacted with. I have sensed others within the city who have come from your same planet. And they were not seemingly beneficial to the city.
Kenshi looks at him and cocks his head. What do you mean?
I don't know your life, what you've experienced, how you've lived. I don't know your relation to these people. All I know is they've been harassing people, running amok within the city. I've felt it best to let you know, in case it was something you were not okay with. And if you were okay with it, then I feel our conversation would be slightly different.
What did they look like?
He will describe a few people that you don't immediately recognize, but the armor he describes, you do recognize. But the one description he gives you that you heavily recognize is a raven Aarakocra.
Kenshi's feathers, like they go flat against his body, head crest and all, and he stares at Plague wide-eyed. He's here.
What the fuck?
And
Kenshi takes a moment to calm himself, then looks back at Plague. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. It seems I have some unfinished business to take care of.
Since you all have been beneficial and helped me in my endeavors and decided to accept my invitation for conversing in the first place, I will let you know that the most I have seen of their dealings and their things and whatever business they are up to has been leading towards the far lands still within the city, but leading towards the far lands on the production side of the city. They may not still be there, but I'm sure you will be able to find something to lead you on the path you wish to follow.
Kenshi will bow again. Thank you.
You all begin to walk, and as you walk forward, wind kind of buffets you from behind as you are now outside of the Colosseum. And we will end the session there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I meant to add. I was going to ask if it was fine for us to continue, but we kind of got in the middle of stuff. So
yeah. It felt like, okay, I'm just gonna get through this interaction real quick and then getting hit with 5 cutscenes. I was sitting there, I was invested the whole time, and then at one point I was like, it's almost one.
Playing any Hideo Kojima
Your eyes
game.
just look at the clock like, oh no. It was fun.
I haven't showered.
45 minutes.
Oh my god, my phone just died.
Oh shit.
I think that's a thing now.
Rest in peace, model. Rest in peace, model.
Rest in peace.
Good night, sweet child.
It was a good one.
For a half second, I saw your camera glitch, Trent. The bottom.
The bottom became white for a moment.
Whoa. Yeah, the bottom.
The Pepto-Bismol dimension tries to take me.
It was white. It wasn't pink. It was the cum dimension.
What's the color? What's the color scheme of Pepto-Bismol? Pink and white.
I don't know pink.
What's the cum dimension?
Oh no, the Pepto-Bismol logo is pink with a white outline.
Yes.
I think.
No, it's yellow with like a purple outline.
Yellow, purple, pink.
Shit, yeah, you right.
The liquid is pink.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yay.
Well, you should go to bed now.
Yeah, probably. I should shower first.
That
could be enjoyable, probably.
Why is there a thing that says, "Can cats have Pepto-Bismol"? No.
Apparently, that's a frequent question. Because if I remember correctly, Pepto-Bismol is basically bismuth?
Yes. It's in the name.
What?
Bismol.
Yeah. There's a lot of things. Like, Tums
like
is
the
just
rock?
chalk. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, Tums is literally just chalk.
Yeah.
Tasting chalk, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, they add sugar to it, but Tums is literally chalk because chalk is safe to consume, and it calms down your stomach. Because when you've got a bunch of acid in there, you just dust it with fucking chalk. Yeah, you're never looking at. I can tell you're never looking at Tums the same way again.
Huh.
That's how I've always felt about the chalky Tums. I fucking hated eating those.
Kill
No,
me.
I actually kind of enjoy
Kill me.
Tums, though.
I
They're kind of
like the chalk
tasty.
Tums.
Yeah,
I don't like the chalky ones.
You like your
Fuck no.
chalk.
Nom, 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 nom.
You eat chalk, I eat crayons. We're not the same.
I don't know you were in the Marines.
No, but I did play League of Legends for 10 years. I do main grapplers and fighting games, and I mained Titan and Destiny. My resume is pretty filled out.
So what's your favorite crayon flavor?
My favorite crayon flavor is lemon. I hate lime because it advertises that it's supposed to be lime flavor, but it just tastes like wax.
Valid.
It's bold.
My favorite clip is a fucking Russia Badger clip of the one person getting really upset and being like, "How fucking far are you up the Norwood scale? Post your hairline!"
Oh my god. Alright. Go sleep, everybody!
Good talk.
Good night!
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Bye. Bye.
Alrighty, stream. Alrighty. Let's see about getting raided out. Let's go get raided out. Why don't we? Why don't we get raided out? Yes. Thanks everybody so much for being here. As per usual, it's always a blast. Blast having everybody here. Give us some sick jams while we get ready. Whoops. Whoops. Anyway, let's get ready to raid out. Let's get out of here. Who's doing what? That was a fun time though. Genuinely. We learned a lot. We saw a lot of crazy shit. It was crazy and it was wonderful. Now, who is doing stuff today? I know Bella's friend, Sweet Kaede, is live right now if you're looking for people to raid to. Let me see. Sweet Kaede. They're playing Mafia the Old Country. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go give them some love. I don't know you, but you get love today. Alrighty. I'll see you guys later. Have a very lovely rest of your day. And we shall see you guys later. Have a very good day. Goodbye!